Hi, my name is Jordan from Onstage, and this is the GPB-DLX Deluxe pedal board from Onstage. I really like this pedal board. It comes with this really nice weatherproof case with these very heavy-duty zippers, one on either side. It also has a hand strap and a shoulder strap as well. If we open this up, it comes in two parts, the upper tier, which we will get to in just a second, and also the main pedal board itself. I love this pedal board because it does have these raised rubber feet, which are really nice. And then it's really heavy duty. It's very ergonomic. I like the way that the slope goes up like this, but the biggest one that just in the pedal board itself, I love the fact that it does have this lip. Just as you're sort of laying pedals out and things like that, having the lip there can be really helpful. I really want to show you my favorite part of this pedal board, which is the upper tier. So the upper tier can be put on any one of these three configurations. Now, if I were building this one, I would want my volume pedal to be on the right side, which, speaking of which, is very important to note that it can accommodate a full-sized volume or wah. Now, a lot of times with other pedal boards, sometimes it'll get right up to the edge where you've got barely any space, or sometimes it will overhang or you just can't even do it. You have to get a smaller wah or a smaller volume. So if I wanted to build this, I'm just going to put one screw in just so while we're doing this, it's not sliding around, but I do want to show how you would actually potentially build this. Love the fact too that it opens like this, and I will show you the value of that as soon as I screw this in. So there are a lot of reasons that you might be able to want to do that. The first reason would be if you're using a power supply. So I have this multi-out DC power supply that would power all of the pedals. I can just open it up, put it in like that, and then close that up. Normally on a board like this, you might put it up here to the side or something like that, which is fine, but then you're just really crowded. That would be really rough if you wanted to have two layers of pedals there. So it's nice to be able to say for things that need to be out of the way, it can be under here. The other thing I like about this that you could use it for instead of the power supply, is you could also, for pedals that you may want on, but you don't need like constant access to, like an amp sim, you can put those in here and you can actually fit quite a few. You probably fit comfortably, maybe like 3 like that. The other thing that you could do with this is you could basically have 2 separate additional rigs all right within here. So say for the sake of argument, you're playing a blues gig and you have very specific pedals in here that you're using for the blues gig. That's in there, that's on like that. But then you could have a totally different setup right here on top. So you go to the blues gig, you open, like if this was all together, you could open this up like this, do that, and then when you go to the metal gig or some other type of gig, you're able to close this down and you have another set of pedals. So it offers really quick, ergonomic, and convenient switching of pedal board elements, all without having to completely de-wire everything and rewire everything back together. So let's just put this together and just sort of see how a pedal board would actually look like on this if we were gonna Velcro everything down. So I'll start with our volume pedal, probably somewhere like this. Perfect. And then I would probably want my delay, probably want it somewhere like that. The nice thing about this pedal board too is that it has all these little gaps that make feeding wires really simple, and then you could also easily zip tie whatever you don't use on the other side. It'd be really easy to just be able to zip tie to that side. So I've got that down. There we go. Cool. I don't know. I think that's a pretty pedal board. So let's see how a stomp test would work. All right, so let's do a quick little stomp test here. So with my gigantic boots here. Oh yeah. I'm sitting down in this first test, but I like that even on this this top, it does flex, but it comes right back. I just like the fact that this doesn't feel like another level here. It just feels like more of the pedal board. It doesn't feel completely different, which I like. Let me try actual stomping. Yeah, this is fantastic. I want one of these. I love this concept. I'm actually curious, how does this, oh yeah. Yeah, being able to open this like that and have everything just hold like that And like I said, again, I still think that even with that, you could still, and I'm curious, if I take this one off, for example, and I put this down here, let's just see, I know it's not in, but let's just see from an accessibility standpoint. Yeah, just from an accessibility standpoint, that's totally viable. That was Velcroed in? Absolutely. So this is a fantastic product. I really, really enjoy it. I think the fact that they thought about what guitarists need and how to improve on something as old as the pedalboard. The pedalboard's been around for a very long time. So we've definitely come a long way, and I think this is an amazing, for even people that have established pedalboards already, I would highly advise that you check this out, especially because of that upper tier. This is a total game changer to give you back space that you probably wouldn't have had from other pedalboards. So if you have any questions on how to get your hands on this and other amazing products from OnStage, don't hesitate to contact OnStage directly or any of our licensed retail partners.